not be going to Patti for darshan. So imagine that would be my first darshan ever. So I was so excited. I thanked Swami within me, but still I wanted to have Swami's darshan and then thank him there. So all of us went to Patti for the first time. And then, as usual, Swami, grace and love walking on 2 feet. He came, he looked at all of us. And then I thanked him within my heart, saying, thank you, Swami, for this. I will try my best to be my best. That's what I promised him. And then we came back to the hostel. After a few months, it was Swami's birthday celebrations. So during Swami's birthday celebrations, all the students were asked to sit in rows so that Swami could walk in between us so that he could give us Pad Namaskar. So around 500 Anandpur students, we were all sitting, and Swami would normally distribute saris to all several devotees and all his students. So we were all sitting in rows, and I was looking at Swami. And I was praying because my logical mind was thinking, is he really God? Though I really wanted to believe him to be God, but still, it's not easy, right? A human being, how much ever you think he's God, but still it should be deep within. Until then, we cannot think that he is God. So though I wanted to believe, but still my flesh is willing, spirit is not, they'll say, or the opposite, the spirit is willing, flesh is not, like that. I really wanted to believe, but still I used to have some doubts. And I asked, when I was sitting in the line waiting for Pad Namaskar and sari distribution, I was looking at Swami, and then I said, Swami, can you talk a word to me? And then I thought, 500 students are here. Do I deserve at least to be spoken by the Lord? So I was thinking, and I completely forgot about it. Swami came in my row, and he was distributing saris. He was not even looking at any person's face or anything. He was just throwing the saris into our laps. And then all of a sudden, Swami passed by me and looked back at me. He looked at me and said, Chira Ichana, did I give you sari? He said. I didn't even know whether I received the sari or not, because I was just simply looking at Swami. I completely forgot. For ladies, if you get saris, you will remember, right? But still, that was not a moment when you're in front of the Lord of the universe. So I was standing there, and I was wanting to look into my lap to see if there was a sari, and Swami didn't even give me time for that. He asked, and then immediately he threw a sari into my lap. By the time I looked, it was not there, and Swami threw the sari into my lap. So that was my first experience of his omniscience. So from that moment on, so many things happened in my life where Swami showed his omniscience, omnipresence, omnipotence through several experiences of mine. Every day, from morning till night, you're talking to someone, you're doing something. I knew Swami was there. It was not easy. Every thought, Swami would read your thoughts, right? Imagine how important it was to keep your thoughts pure. So that was my first experience of his omniscience. And one day, just before his birthday, Swami was starting his super specialty hospital. So all the Anandpur students, they were given an opportunity to go to the super specialty hospital just before the opening so that we could do some service activity. It's not that Swami needed any of us to do these service activities, right? The Lord doesn't need us. He gives such opportunities to us so that we get better. It's not for the Lord that we are doing something for him. So that was one such opportunity. Swami was so happy about the super specialty hospital, and all of us, a few of us went to the hospital, and we were doing chores. Like some of us, I along with 4 or 5 other Anandpur students and one Auntie Seva, the member, was there. I was in a room in the super specialty hospital, and I was outside the window cleaning the window with a cloth. Some people were scraping off the acid on the floor, cements and all this. So I was outside the window. I was cleaning. All of a sudden, I could feel something. Something is happening here. And then I peeped through the window. When I peeped through the window, imagine, there was Swami there in that room. It was unexpected. We never knew that Swami would be coming. So all of a sudden, I wanted to jump inside. That was a huge window. I could just jump in, but Swami was very particular about this discipline. We could not dare to do whatever we wanted. So I wanted to jump in, but still I thought Swami would not like it. But if I went back, jumped outside, and then came all the way inside, imagine Swami would be there. It'll take at least 2-3 minutes for me to do this, right? And I would miss that chance. All I could do was, Swami, please be there. And he was about to turn so that he could go to the next room. And then I prayed to him inside saying, please Swami, please don't leave. Let me come in. And then I went, I jumped out. I came all the way inside. And lo and behold, he was still there in that room. And then it was such a close darshan, like probably around 5 to 6 inches close. Swami was like this. All of us were around Swami. And that Sevadal lady, she asked, Swami, Prasad Swami, Vibhuti. And then Swami created Prasad. There was not even a piece of paper in that empty room. So that was my first experience of seeing Swami create Vibhuti. For my logical mind, all these things had to happen, right? I wanted to test Swami. I wanted to make sure he was God and all. So that was my second experience. And okay, as I said, Swami was always with us, right? No matter what. One day, I was doing my master's in literature, and when I went to the principal office, principal madam's room, she was so serious about something, some administration, some issues they had. So she was very, very angry. And imagine our fate. We went inside the room and it was time for our class. She used to take our class, one of the classes. And then she opened one Mahabharata book, probably around 1,000 pages. And then she didn't open. She said, okay. She uttered one poem and said, she didn't utter the entire poem, one line. And she said, okay, open that. And you should see, what am I to open? In the 1,000-page book, I didn't even know where that poem existed. So her desk was like this. I put my hands under the desk and then I said, Anyada Sharanam Nasti. Swami, other than you, I have no other. Go. You are my savior, nobody else. And then I opened the book. Lo and behold, exact poem that she mentioned was there on a 1,000-page book. That was another experience of his omnipresence. Another time I was doing my civil services, I was preparing for my civil services in Hyderabad after my master's at Anantapur. And then we were all in a class. So I was talking about Soham, right? Saha Aham, like I am God. So I was telling, does anyone know how many times do we breathe per day? And then everybody was shocked. That was not internet days. So everybody was shocked. They said, what are you talking about? In a civil services class, I don't know why I was saying that. Something interesting we were talking. And then I said 21,600 times. I said that because Swami said it. And I blindly believed it, right? And then one of my friends, Meera, she said, Sharmila, where did you get this information from? She was not Swami's devotee. And then I said, Swami said it. And it's in one of the books. Can you show me tonight in the hostel? She said. She literally challenged me. And then I prayed to Swami. I took one book. I prayed to Swami, Swami, you better show me that instance where it was there on the paper, because this person challenged me. You are my only faith. Because of you only, I challenged her, you better show it. And then I prayed, I opened the book, and lo and behold, there on the para it says 21,600 times. She didn't have any other go rather than to just accept it. So that was another instance where Swami helps us when we reach out to him.